We're going back to 2003. We're playing some PS2. We're playing some Crash Nitro Kart. So big shout out to ZPB Studios, one of our subscribers who has requested to see this game on the channel. Here we go, mate. This is for you and everyone else who's interested in this game. So I've never played it before. It's another one of those that I haven't played. I've got to hold my hands up. This will offend some people with strong opinions on Crash Bandicoot, like the original PS1 game. I didn't like it. I don't like that game. I still don't like that game. And I think it's a game that we should consider live streaming to see if I've changed my stance on that. But that's for the live stream. This is Crash Nitro Kart. I've heard mixed things about this game. Some people just say it's a poor rip-off of Mario Kart. Other people say it's really enjoyable. So let's have a look. I'm not going to bother saving because I can't be bothered. Let's start with the adventure mode. I'll play a bit of this and then I'll check out the various tracks and stuff in the, just like the generic single player mode. So I'm not clued up when it comes to the characters and the lore. I know Crash, obviously. But apart from that, like I say, I'm clueless when it comes to this series. So I'm assuming this is Rare, isn't it? Or Naughty Dog. It was one of those. I think it's Naughty Dog, isn't it? I don't know why I said Rare. But Naughty Dog, one of my favourite developers. Oh, I'm looking at the wiki, guys, whilst this cutscene plays. It's not Naughty Dog. This is published by Universal Interactive. Well, it depends on the platform you're playing. It's published by different people, but there's no Naughty Dog mentioned here. This was on the N-Gage, the Nokia N-Gage. Who remembers that thing? But wasn't original Crash Bandicoot Naughty Dog? I'm sure it was. Or am I thinking of a different game? Because I'm sure you play in Uncharted 4. You could play the original PS1 emulation of Crash Bandicoot within that game. Very meta. It's cool. But anyway, you've unlocked a cutscene. Look at that. Who needs trophies when you got cutscenes to unlock? Right, I'm going to be skipping a lot. I want to get into the gameplay here. So, okay, so I'm gathering this is some kind of Mario World style map. I want to change the camera, guys. How do I change the camera? There we go. Select, changes camera. That's better. Yeah, it's very Mario World or that kind of thing. Mario 64. Got to choose my track I want to race at. Let's go with Jungle Boogie. Jungle Boogie. You knew I was going to sing. You guys knew it. Jungle Boogie. That's my rendition of it. Crunch Bandicoot. Don't remember him. Coco Bandicoot. Don't remember her. Let's just go with Crash. He's like the Mario, is he? Like, just average. Just, like, good at everything, but not, doesn't excel at anything. So I'm excited for this. There is a Crash game on the newer consoles, like I want to say recent years, PS4 maybe, which is supposed to be very good, because I've been looking for a kart racer to play apart from the brilliant Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch, and that piqued my interest. I'm sure it was PS4 and Xbox One. It might be the generation before, though. These loading screens are shocking. Absolutely shocking. Anyway, I'll leave them in. I won't edit the loading screens out to keep the authenticity here. Didn't get off to a good start. I was trying to do the little Mario Kart trick off the line, but it didn't work. Maybe you can't do it in this. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you'll be able to. Yeah, I like this straight away. This feels smooth as butter to play. So I'm upscaling to 1080p. I always say this on any PS2 videos. You might be new to the channel. You might have just stumbled across this video. But I'm upscaling to 1080p using a bit of software called PCSX2. I've also got a widescreen patch on here as well. So we've got the nice full screen thing going on. And it looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Really smooth frame rate as well. For its time. Yeah, I like this a lot. I mean, with the kart races, I generally know within seconds if I like it or not. I mean, the only thing with this game, how much depth is there? Mario Kart, you can play it for hours. Will that be the case with this game? Who knows? Oh, don't slow down. I mean, the Mario Kart controls are here. They're here, and they're in this game. It's like R1 to do the little bunny hop thing. It's circle on the PS5 controller, which I'm using to emulate this. It's circle to action this thing. There we go, I got some TNT. And then let's circle again to use your TNT. So again, very Mario Kart. X to accelerate. And this is cool. This is a cool game. I'm a sucker for these kart racers. I don't know if there's a kart racer I hate. I need to try Diddy Kong Racing, don't I? That's a kart racer, I think. Oh, I'm an idiot. It was telling me to jump. Ah, I'm an absolute idiot. I've got to jump if I'm carrying the TNT. Okay. Right, here we go. So can I drop TNT behind me? Yes, is the answer to that. So reviews. Well, I can't really look now, but I will check out some review scores after this race. But they're mixed, guys. Which surprised me. I thought this was going to be like one of those 9 out of 10 games across the board, but let's have a look here. I don't think this did that well. Had a 7 out of 10 at Eurogamer. Only had 27 out of 40 at Famitsu in Japan, which does surprise me. And it had lots of 8s as well, so it's not a bad game. I mean, the N-Gage is bad, or the N-Gage version had a couple of 6s. IGN gave the N-Gage version 8.2 out of 10. I'm intrigued by that now. But one of the reviews in PlayStation Magazine said it was satisfying and challenging, but at the same time, just doesn't do anything new. It's not innovative in any way, kind of thing. They're saying it's just copying Mario Kart without actually saying that, which is unfair, I think, because you always have a game, of course, which is influential to games that come after it. I'm going to use a series that I always use as an example in these videos, but Dark Souls. We had Dark Souls way back in the day, and then we've had some good Dark Souls-like games since, Lies of P being one, which was excellent. So, you know, it's like, yeah, I just don't like that. It's like comparing or saying every first-person shooter after, I don't know, Duke Nukem, Doom. Oh, it's not doing anything innovative, it's just copying Doom. Well, no. You're allowed to have other first-person shooters, and the same applies to these kart racers. Just my opinion, of course. Here we go, Inferno Island. So some of these things are locked. I've got to earn keys to unlock some of these stages, I think. And do you know what, guys? I think I have played this before. Even though I said at the top of the video I haven't, I think I have. I don't know how or when or where, but I'm pretty sure I've played it. This game, Game Pro, got a 4.5 out of 5. Very high score there. Game Boy Advance version is supposed to be pretty good as well, but the best version at Metacritic is the Game Boy Advance, which surprises me. Right, here we go. I thought it'd be the PS2, but it's not. PS2 and GameCube are like sort of middle of the road when it comes to all the versions. Middle of the road. Did you see what I did there? That was awful. At least someone found it funny. So yeah, I want to play the Xbox, the Game Boy Advance version of this now. The Xbox version, which is why I was saying Xbox, I had Xbox on my mind. So basically, PS2 and Xbox versions people would probably put side by side, but the Xbox version is supposed to be better than this. It's supposed to look better, and it's supposed to run better. Doesn't surprise me. The Xbox was a beast. I nearly called it the Xbox One then. As an aside, I love Xbox consoles, right? I'm not a fanboy of any particular platform, as you regulars will know by now. I try to indulge in all of the different consoles because you get the best of all worlds. But the marketing strategy behind naming the Xbox since 360 has been woefully bad. Like, how on earth did they come out with Xbox One, then One X, then Series X, Series S? Just do what Sony do, or Nintendo. Just give them all different names. I mean, Nintendo learned their lesson, didn't they, after Wii U? We can't do that again. It was way too similar sounding. Well, it had the same word, didn't it, as the Wii. The Wii and the Wii U. People or parents just thought that they were getting their kids another Wii. So they were like, well, we don't need another Wii. We've got a Wii in the house. But anyway. I got sidetracked then, guys. I'm passionate about that, though. I want to be in charge of naming the next Xbox, if we even get one. Because it looks like everything's going to the cloud. Back to this game. I really, really like it. I think it's great. Is it a Mario Kart beta? No. But nothing is when it comes to kart races, in my opinion. You got some really good kart races which are up there. But I don't think anything beats Mario Kart, and I don't think anything ever will. Right, you would have noticed the quick edit there, guys, because the loading time was ridiculous after I won that race. And like I said earlier, I want to check out this single player mode. Let's try kart. Let's try normal difficulty, otherwise I will be coming last every time. I probably will on normal, but who cares? And I want to try a track we haven't seen. Let's try the Aku Cup. Oh, this is more like it. I could select all these characters. There's loads of locked characters, though. Let's go with this dude, Entrance. Oh, I hope Dave's watching this. Entrance is a... yeah, hark back. Hark back? Reminds me of the 90s is what I'm trying to say. Set you free. Who remembers that anthem? So yeah, Entrance, this dude, is he the Koopa Trooper of this game? I mean, it is Mario Kart, but they're trying to add their own spin on things. With the whole, like, adventure mode, like, driving round. I mean, this is why I edited earlier, guys. Look at these load times. For me, it would get a mark down for that. Yes, it's a PS2. There's probably a lot of information to load from this disc, because this game looks and sounds fantastic for its time, but it would annoy me like crazy. Anyway. Yeah, he feels like a Koopa Trooper. Oh, no! He definitely feels like a Koopa Trooper for sure. Entrance. Lots of the reviews as well said that this controls really well, and gameplay-wise, it's very good. I think this is excellent. The more I'm playing, it's really, really good game. But yeah, like I said, I think it's unfair to compare... Not compare, you can compare, of course, to Mario Kart. You kind of have to. Oh, what's happening? What was that about? Someone was targeting me. How do I escape the target? And the apple at the top there. So you collect these apples from the other characters. I don't really see them around the map, or at least I haven't noticed any. But, is it like... I mean, rhetorical question here, but you can answer me in the replies if you want. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, no, I was in first as well. Is it like Mario Kart, where the more coins you're carrying, the quicker top speed you've got? Because I'm sure that is a thing in Mario Kart. I remember reading that in the manual. I'm sure I didn't dream that. So does that apply to this game as well? When it comes to the apples? Who knows? You guys will know. I keep wasting them things. The thing that Mario Kart gets spot on with every single game, because there hasn't been a bad Mario Kart in my opinion, is the track layout, the level designs. They were so fun to drive around. And I gotta say, so far from the tracks I've played on this, they're very good. They're not up there with Mario Kart, but they're very good. Okay, got a force field. Oh, he's got a really annoying voice, and I nearly called him N-Gage. The Nokia N-Gage. That would be like a cool unlockable character because this game was on the N-Gage. What do you think, guys? Driving around as an N-Gage. Driving around as a Nokia on wheels. Maybe not. So speaking of kart races, Dave and I did do some co-op Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube. We had loads of fun. It was quite a long video, but then when I went to export the file into my editing software, it was corrupt. I could have cried. Oh! It's the only time I think that's ever happened to us. So we might do that again, that video. Because it was the first time I got to play Double Dash. And with two of us playing, because one of you drives and the other one's like on the back, controlling the weapons and stuff. Just such a good game for co-op. Like being on the same team in a kart race. It's just cool as hell. And you could swap around like between driving and doing the weapons at any time, like on the fly. But back to this. How many times have I said back to this game? This is what this does, though. It just makes me want to play Mario Kart because this is good, but it's not up there. This is very good. This is a. If I had to give this a score out of 10 after my short game time, but the short amount of time I've spent with it so far, it would get an 8 out of 10 for sure. Very good game. I just heard someone burp. Someone's eating apples and burping. Oh no, speaking of apples, I got seduced by the floating apples and I wasn't concentrating on where the track was. Oh, I'm in 7th, guys. This is not good. Right, come on. Terrible. Let's see what the next track looks like. But yeah, this is cool. ZPB Studios, you did suggest or request another game. I'll get round to it when I can, my man. I get so many requests and stuff now, and it's hard to get through them all and also focus on the other games and series that we've got running on the channel. So please be patient. I will get there. It's yeah, like I say, it's not always easy for me just to do them as soon as you ask me to do them, kind of thing. But I will get there, mate, because I love playing these old games, as you know. And your suggestions have been pretty cool. It's got to be said. Apart from that one weird game that you requested. I think it was you. The, oh, look at these load screens. It's a good job I know how to waffle to fill the dead air, guys, isn't it? The one on the Mars. On the Mars? On Mars, the planet, the PS2 game. I featured on Bad Video Games. In all fairness to you, you did say I should probably consider featuring that on Bad Video Games. It wasn't terrible, but it was pretty poor. But yeah, this is Crash Nitro Kart? Is that what it's called? Really, really good kart racer. Like, I'm actually quite surprised at how much I like this. This is a cool ass game. Really cool suggestion. Look out for more content coming to the channel, guys. We've got loads planned. We've got live streaming planned. We've got videos planned. Just plans. Oh, here we go. Look at this. I'll speak to you all soon.